So right now we're going to go through a quick run through of the Zing backend. This is the administrative backend that actually controls all the information for the website, for the iPhone application, and for the Android application. The view that you're looking at right now is actually an administrative view. It's what you're going to see if you've got full admin access. There's also other levels of access that you can give to employees where they don't have as much access to everything, just the important things that they would use when entering data. These first two groups up top here, authorization and CMS. Authorization is purely administrative. It allows you to control the different accounts that you have for your users of the database. CMS, that's Content Management System. Go into that a little bit later on. That just gives you some control over what's on the website without actually having to go onto the website and make changes. Email templates, again, there's emails that go out to individuals. You can send out bulk emails and mass emails to your customers, something we'll cover later on. We're going to start at the entertainment section right now, and we're going to go to entertainer profiles. Entertainer profiles is where you are going to control your bands. Okay, every band that you have has got their own profile on here, and we're going to start with Albert Stiglia, and this you'll see that for him I can choose different genres. This guy's blues and rock. You can add the image for him right here. City, this is going to be the city that they hail from. Description is going to be description of the band. Event schedule doesn't appear anywhere. That's just for your own personal use, so that you know where to go and find schedules if you're adding events. Email, again, that doesn't appear anywhere. Again, that's just for in-house use. Categories, these people are always going to be under bands because they're bands. RSS feed, ignore that for right now. That's probably not anything that you're going to use. Let's go back to event types. For events, there's different types of event types. You've got the arts, that's going to be plays and things like that. Parties and drink specials are weekly events. Parties and drink specials, something that might fall under that category would be ladies' night, or 2-for-1 margarita night, or something like that. That's it's a special event, and those are mostly going to be events that happen every week. Live music, that's going to be a band playing. Concert and events, those are your bigger events. And then comedy is going to be comedy club type events. You can add these, change them however you like. You could click this here and do this drop down and hit delete selected event type. If you wanted to get rid of that, if you wanted to add a new event type, you'd go right here to do that. It's pretty cut and dry. Events, this is where you're going to have all your events. Now, one thing you really want to pay attention to in events, so you can see there's thousands of events in the South Florida application. I've got 43 of these pages right here, all full of events. So in order to track those events and see what's going on, we've got filters over here. This filter right here would drop down. So if you had some events that are just days of the week, like you knew that you had a Wednesday ladies night, you could drop down and just do what day of the week the event falls on. Entertainer profile, this is all your bands right here. So if you wanted to see all of the Amber Lee Band events, you could click that, and this will just filter down to the Amber Lee Band and show you all of the events that are in there for that particular band. By genre, that's something you're probably not usually going to use. Show flyer on events page, explain that later. That's not real important. By venue, venue is always going to mean your big places. For example, Bank Atlantic Center or the Hard Rock Cafe or Hard Rock Live. Those are your bigger venues. We keep those separated from businesses. When it says all businesses, these are all places that have been designated as venues that play live music. And again, I'll show you later on how you designate somebody as a live music venue. But this is all your places that do live music. So let's do like Blue Martini, Boca Raton. When I select that, it's going to show me all the events just for the Blue Martini and Boca Raton. Okay.